Okay guys, welcome to Go Academy. If you guys like the video, click the like button and subscribe. So today we're going to be looking at early game pattern or Joseki, where we attack the white with this knight's move. And instead of more common defense, white goes for this, again, another knight's move. And I see a lot of people, not common, but not taking advantage of this weak position. A lot of people try to do something here, just leave, but there is a way to take advantage of this. So it's going to be where you go, again, another knight's move. And from here, white has three moves, or three main moves, and we're going to go through three of them. So first, white can do this, diagonal, just blocking the black. Trying to keep this corner. Another where he does a one space jump right on top of the black, and then one diagonal move towards the middle. So if white does this move, we're just gonna go right in the 3-3 corner area. 3-3 is always good in invasion, especially in the corner, especially in the early game where there's not many stones. In this case, white's gonna do this nice move again, trying to disconnect us. And in this case, if we look, this formation is perfectly symmetrical down this diagonal line. And a lot of times when the position is symmetrical, middle is vital move or important move. So it's going to be this. And I'm going to show you why this is good. If white blocks us, we can simply push through, trying to disconnect. If white tries to disconnect us, we can go here. And look at this. Because we use this stone, we make tiger mouth and protect this stone. And it works on the other side too. Because the stone was in the middle, it can make tiger mouth both ways. And this shape is good for black. We have the corner, getting the side. White doesn't really have potential because the stone hasn't captured it yet. And it is white's turn, but white did start out with this corner area, but lost the corner, and the stone is not really doing anything as of yet. Okay, so let's look at another response. How about diagonal, but more aggressive, blocking the corner? Well, in this case, you just go straight up. White tries to disconnect. We attack this weakness right here. When we try to connect, disconnect, and we go down, and white saves his stone here. Okay, so if we just look at this, white has his corner, but he is disconnected. It is our turn. We can jump on these sides, make some good position, have some side. This is a little low, but it is still taking control of side, especially if there is stones here. And it is early game, so you could still, if there's a white stone here, attack these stones, trying to make some territory. So it does set you up with pretty good potential and positioning. So pretty good. Now lastly, the most tricky one is when white does this right on top of your head, aggressive. So in this case, you just simply go here, white goes up, and a lot of people might go here, but when white blocks, this is too good for white. Have the corner, perfectly safe, threatening this not really doing much of, so don't go here. Instead, you're gonna go even more aggressive. We're gonna be aggressive the whole time. So you go right here. White can't go here because when we Atari, white connects. Instead of connecting over here, we're gonna go into the corner. When white disconnects, we connect. And in this case, white can't really do a ladder. It is too risky, especially in the early game. If we have a stone here, ladder won't work. Let's say white has a stone here, we could do some sort of attack to the white, and then if white respawns, we can then go out. If white disconnects, we can attack this kind of sort of thing. So ladder is not the best move, especially in the early game when you don't know what's going to happen. So white's most likely going to go straight up. Then we go even more deep. White disconnects, and then we just jump here. If we have a stone in this corner, it's even better. But if we look at this, we have this side, we got the corner. White does have this wall, but it is blocked off by our stone, so it's pretty much useless. They do have this side. White has to take a turn to capture this, and just not the best move for white. A lot of stones, not doing much. So white can't do this. So white's gonna do this aggressive move where he disconnects us. Instead of trying to capture it, attack it, we're simply gonna connect. And again, white not gonna do the ladder and go straight up. We push through here. White blocks Atari. White doesn't connect here because if black gets to connect, the stone's in danger. So white pushes through, we capture, and then white Ataris. So if we just look at this, looks like we have a Ko, and this is where it gets a little bit confusing. If we connect, well, just from the look of it, not the best. It's white's turn. Our stones are clumped. It's open down here. These two stones are very weak. None of the white stones are capturable. So instead of connecting right away, we're gonna push through right here. If white goes here, we're gonna go right here. If white captures, we have this, and we can capture again, which makes it a pretty dangerous Ko for white. This is threatened, and even if white wins the Ko, black has some stones around, white has some weaknesses. It's gonna be a close fight. So pretty risky move for white. So instead, white's possibly gonna go straight up. And when this happens, we're simply gonna connect. If white tries to capture this, doesn't really work out. So white has to go straight out like this. And instead of going here, trying to capture it like this, because if we look here, white very strong, no weaknesses, strong wall here. We're instead gonna go diagonal and do something like this, where white does still have some weaknesses, and we might be able to take advantage in the late game. And our stone, not fully alive yet, but white does have to take extra turns. And look at this, we have all this corner. This is huge, around 20 territory, 15, 20 territory. And let's see, white doesn't really have much. Only thing white has, this side potential, and again, have some weaknesses that we could take advantage of, especially with this. We could use it for Ko. So this, pretty good position for black. So again, it started off with white having this, and it ended up with us taking all the corner. Very strong and pretty good position. So quick recap. White does this. Another nice move. There's 3 ways white can defend, but we learned how to defend against all 3. So make sure when you see this attack, go here, play aggressive, because most of the time you'll come up with good position and you can take advantage of this white's move. Thank you for watching all the way, and if you guys enjoyed, subscribe so you don't miss my new videos.